Sup, gamers? In today's video, or probably a future video that's going to be probably uploaded in the future, I'm going to be showing you how I edit my videos. So, this is how I do my video editing. It's actually inspired by a favorite creator of mine called SovietWomble. And the way he edits, it's like really mesmerizing. So, I always try to learn how to edit like him. And there was this one video, if you can see right here. This one video actually inspired me on how to edit like him. So I tried my best to replicate what he did in that video. But this is what I got so far. Let me show you. Yeah, here it is. So what I do is I go through each frame. As you can see on the left, that it freaking goes vroom, because oh my god, you wouldn't believe 60 seconds a frame. Oh my god, it kills me every time. Like, people say, oh, that's easy. You're wrong, trust me. It's freaking horrifying. It's basically good for people that don't really upload as often, like me, for an example. I don't really upload as much. So it's actually really cool though to do this effect. I really highly recommend doing it because it's such a fun challenge. But you can just basically keyframe your way to track a person. Although you're the one doing the tracking, there's no like automation thing. Like, it's like done manually. Like, I'm not a guy that likes After Effects, so it does the tracking for me. So I like to do things manually inside my own program. I use a second monitor to do this, but if you just go to motion, you'll see this stuff. And you wouldn't believe how annoying these are to people if you're gonna do this type of work. Oh no. So let me do this. As you can see here, it'll block off a bit of the head here, so it'll be hard for you to find out where it is. So I found a solution for that is use my second monitor to show you, like, to see the exact keyframe, so I don't have to worry about it. As you can see here, let me go to my preferences. Although I have 3 monitors, but I use a second monitor to see where that arrow is during the keyframe, so I don't have to worry about this blue mumble jumbo thing here. But if you're like a person that only has like 1 monitor, don't worry. I found a solution actually, because I kind of got bored and wanted to show like how to do this as well with only 1 monitor. Is that if you just go to like window and then go to reference monitor, like, this will be your friend. And also, this button right here is called gang to monitor. What gang to monitor does is when your monitor moves, when your program monitor, it moves a frame, this also moves a frame. So this actually makes it easier for you to keep track on what you're doing. So I can just press motion, if I can press it, and then I click inside the box, inside the blue box. Not this blue box, but this blue box. Oh, I accidentally moved the frame. And so I can just move it around, really. Have fun. I have to go all the way back to my position. There we go. But yeah, I can just move that around. Let me use the last frame, actually. The last frame will do. Where's the last frame? So I don't screw up as much. But yeah, this is the last frame. And so I can just move it around, do that. As you can see, I don't have to worry about the blue stuff because I can just see it clear and normally by using the reference monitor, as long as it's ganged to the program monitor. But yeah, it's really helpful on me to like do like each keyframe. And I'll show you like the process. So I won't need the reference monitor right now. I'll show you. Let me see here. What'd be nice? Would be random. Where's some movement? Okay, this'll do. This'll do. So I go to here, and then I go find a little button that says character map. So character map, I just click here, find this little pointing down arrow, select, copy, and then I can exit out of it because I don't need you anymore. I do that. I already gave it a stroke relay where I can like have it as a 9 thick black stroke. And then what I can do is I can go to here, move it here. And then what I want to do is I want to go to position and then keyframe that position. So I would just click on monitor and then keyframe it bit by bit. But I don't want that blue dot to build up where I can't even see what I'm doing. So I might as well try to do it the one monitor strategy so you guys have an idea of what I'm doing. But, oh yeah, before I begin, I actually have a keyboard shortcut where I can use my up key, my up, left, down, and right keys to nudge a selected object by 1 pixel. And then if I have control, I can step forward a frame or step back a frame, so I don't have to like go over to select to a new frame. So I can show you that process is where I can just do this. Let me zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. So I can just do this. And the next frame, I can go there. Easy peasy stuff where I don't need to move it. As you can see it on my screen, as long as I move the object, it sees the frame. It just sees it sees it as a new keyframe. So I can just go to a new movement. See, when the person stops, I just move up and down, and then I can just continue because I cannot leave a single blank frame. And if I do leave a single blank frame, like no keyframe at that one point, it'll screw up the tracking, quote unquote tracking, although it's like manual. But just be very careful with that. Just don't leave any blanks so you just don't see a weird effect with your keyframe moving around the place. Then I can do that. Then you'll see all these blue lines build up. So we don't want that. So we can just go to reference monitor, change it back to fit. So I can just do this, right? Like really, really small. And then I can actually use this to my advantage here. And then so I would just click on motion and click inside the blue square. Not this blue square. Well, I mean, technically you have to be clicking on it. And then you have to click inside the blue square, which is your motion. And then I can go to town and have fun, where I can do this. I'll speed I'll show you how I do a couple of frames. I have to pay attention and find out what point of the character I want to track. And so yeah, I'll speed it up. As you can see, this is like how I do keyframes. So I'll speed up the process on how I do this. Alrighty, gamers. I have finished up my keyframing. I don't believe how long that took. And that was just me rushing it. If I were to take a good long time, oh my god, we wouldn't be able to finish this video in under 2 hours. And of course, the problems have begun because I became big mean to the computer for so long. It has almost killed me. Alright, let's see our progress. Let me close the reference window, so I won't be needing it. Alrighty. Alright, let's see how good we've done. And then I'll show you the Keyframe Madness. Actually, I'll do it at 100 since that was the one that originally worked. So let's see. And see how short that is? That's my pain right there, as you can see. That's what all my keyframing went into. Just a few seconds. And oh my god, yeah, just look. Oh my god. Let me see. This should be accurate. See, this is how many keyframes I cannot miss. If I missed a single frame and did not keyframe it, I would have screwed it up and I would have to go back and fix it. But so far, it looks pretty decent so far. And this is just me rushing it. So it's not perfect, but it works. And then after I have my arrow in, what I can do now, after I got my arrow, is I get new text. And I do it, let's call it keyframe. Why not? Let's be original here. And then let me zoom it down so I can like see my person. And then after I get the word keyframe in there, what I can do now is go to here, and then I copy, and then click here, and then right click, and then paste attributes. And then I just only click motion. And then after that, I get all my keyframes in. And then this is what happens. So first, I turn the opacity down. And then, and look at that. A cool keyframe that wasted, I don't know, a long time. If I didn't rush it, it would have been good. But yeah, that's how I do my keyframing. Really. Well, if SovietWomble does see this video, please give me a review and give me tips on how to be better, I guess. That'd be cool in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. And I hate my life for wasting all that just for a few seconds. It's fun, though. It was fun. And if you also, a cool thing is, if you have, like, people, like, going downhill or something like that, and, like, you want to do a cool 3D effect, you know, you can do that as well before I leave. Then you can just, like, keyframe it, I guess. You can tilt it. Very cool stuff. You can mess with rotation. Rotation is cool if you're, like, somehow, like, your head's pointing that way, or like, from a 2D perspective. But yeah, basic 3D, it's kind of helpful when you're, like, doing keyframes like that. Cool stuff. Really cool, though. But yeah, that's another, like, thing that you want to, like, learn about is basic 3D. And yeah. And also, if you want to hide things behind things, you just mess with the opacity and make a, like a free draw bezier. You just mess with masking, and that's cool. And so that'll be it for the video. So, like, subscribe, and yeah, hopefully you learned something new.